Whispers in the Moonlight Part 4. The awakening of the cursed night. The humans had fallen into the trap. Drawn by the elves' strategic movements, they had entered the hidden forest, unaware of the doom that awaited them. The battle began with the clashing of steel, the whizzing of arrows, and the furious chants of elven sorcery. The forest, once a place of peace and secrecy, was now a battlefield drenched in chaos. Ares moved through the fight with precision, his silver hair whipping through the air as he parried human strikes. His mind, however, was not on the battle itself. His goal was Lillian. She was trapped in the fortress ahead, locked away by her own father's command. He had to reach her before it was too late. But something unexpected happened. The ground beneath them trembled, shaking the very trees of the ancient forest. A deep, otherworldly voice echoed through the battlefield, like a haunting growl. Suddenly, the earth split apart, and from the depths of the forest, a massive figure emerged. A knight, clad in blackened armor, his presence alone casting a chilling aura. His armor was cracked, ancient runes glowing ominously on its surface. A cursed warrior from a forgotten age, one who had been slumbering in the forest for centuries. The war between humans and elves had disturbed his rest. And now he had awakened. Both sides paused, their battle momentarily forgotten, as the knight unleashed his terrifying power. A dark mist spread from his body, consuming everything in its path. His sword, larger than any mortal man, was dragged against the ground, leaving trails of burning embers. His hollow eyes flickered with dark energy as he surveyed the battlefield. Then his gaze fell upon Ares. "You, elf." The knight's voice rumbled, like the sound of a storm crashing against mountains. "You carry the fire of the ancients. You are worthy." Ares gritted his teeth. "I don't have time for this." The knight laughed, a deep, bone-chilling sound. Time? Time is meaningless. Prove your worth to me, or perish." With a single swing of his enormous sword, the cursed knight sent a wave of dark energy toward Ares. The elf barely dodged, rolling to the side as the blast obliterated the ground where he had stood moments before. The force of the attack sent shockwaves through the battlefield, knocking elves and humans alike to the ground. Ares clenched his fists. He had no choice. He couldn't escape this fight, not without defeating this monster first. If he wanted to save Lillian, he would have to fight. Summoning his magic, Ares infused his sword with fire, the blade igniting with brilliant orange flames. The cursed knight let out an amused grunt and raised his own weapon. The battlefield roared as the two clashed, steel against steel, fire against darkness. Every strike sent sparks flying, their battle shaking the very forest. Ares pushed himself to his limit, dodging the knight's devastating blows while countering with swift, precise attacks. But the knight was strong, too strong, and time was running out. Lillian was still trapped in the fortress. And if Ares didn't win this fight soon, she might not be there when he arrived. To be continued.